It was a quiet Sunday morning at Pearl Harbor, but there were signs. Warnings had come from Washington. War with Japan was imminent. Many expected a Japanese attack, but not here, not on Oahu.
That was really, really nice. Quiet, ocean waves in the background. Good morning, friends from Hawaii. Welcome to our Hawaii vlog. We have a really, really fun day in store for you. The shuttle should be here in like 45 minutes. The family's up. We're getting ready. I went across the street before they got up and got a quick breakfast, a little groceries, some energy, got some Starbucks. I have been looking forward to this day all week long. So before we jump in today and the itinerary that we have planned, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, big thumbs up, go ahead, click it, and let's get going. Such a beautiful day, isn't it?
Aloha, kakayaka, mahalo nui loa. I called a lot of names, but like a tour guide extraordinaire, amateur comedian, partial historian, sometimes a DJ Nani Popolo, depending on how much traffic we end up hitting. But if Nani Popolo is a little bit too difficult, just call me Nani. But I'll give you all a nice, easy translation once we get through the rules. Now, what are the rules on the minibus? That is a good question. Usually I drive the double-decker out of Waikiki. And the rules are a little bit different, but we're just going to use the same rules today. Rule number 1 on Nani's bus is going to be do not fall out of Nani's bus. It's been 1 week since I've lost somebody, and I like to keep the streak up. So if I take a turn fast, just hold on tight, and everything will be alright. Rule number 2. You must keep your cheeks in the seats at all times while the vehicle is moving. Sometimes I play the jams. You're gonna have to resist the urge to hula until I park the bus. What does that mean? A kole's down while we cruise the town. Now rule number 3 in the double-decker is usually watch out for the branches. In that vehicle, it's like 13 feet tall. Branches definitely make their way into the bus. It's rated by the National Park Rangers and the United States Navy. They are not as lackadaisical as Nani. If you have a bag or a backpack bigger than a cell phone and not clear, they will make you check it unless there's medication in there. Last but not least, the only other thing that we have to talk about is going to be the ferry to the Arizona itself. The Navy reserves the right for the ferry to go out. When does the ferry not go out? During thunderstorms, heavy rain.
We've made it to Pearl Harbor. We were on this bus. We're just disembarked. We're gathering. We have our tickets, 1 per person. The tour guide on there is amazing. First it started out like he's really, really funny and witty. And then all the way here, he talked about the history of Hawaii and the history leading up to Pearl Harbor. Like, you all know me. I love a good educational moment. And this is it.
You get my pretty.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Thank
Rest
you.
of you might have a chance later on today. Now, before we head inside, what time is the bus leaving the parking lot? 1:35. Roger. I only have one more thing to say then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was interesting.
You said by the lakes? Is that Lake Laconia? Yeah. Okay, do me a favor. The time on your tickets, it says what?
10:30.
Roger, here, let's like scoot in. Promise Nani don't bite. Although your ticket might say 10:30, please, whatever you do today, do not show up at 10:30 on the dot. The reason why I say that, do you see that building right over there? In the middle of the desk, there's going to be a ranger. You see the folks to the right-hand side and the people under the awning right over there? That right there is a standby line. What's gonna happen is right around 5 minutes before your ticket time, the ranger will yell out, last call, 10:30 tickets. They then begin to allow the standby line onto the ferry. If you show up after last call and the ferry is full, but you have a ticket, I'm gonna let you know right now, the Rangers will not care that you have a ticket. They'll send you to the back of the standby line, and whether you make it out is entirely dependent on how many people have checked in the reservations. Don't risk it. You all have a chance to make your way out there. You could show up to 15 minutes early, but I feel like 10 minutes before your ticket time is the sweet spot. So I want you at that desk at the middle of the building at 10:20 on the dot. What's gonna happen is you're gonna turn in your reservation to the ranger. They will then load you through the doors on the right-hand side out to the ferry, and the ferry is gonna bring you out to the Arizona Memorial to pay your respects. You are all good on the way in, so I'm not really worried about you, but I'm still going to put this one out there. When you are out there, please remember why you are out there. Final resting place for almost 1,000 young men who died in service to the United States of America. The reason why I have to remind people is sometimes people will get out there, they'll start taking selfies, they'll be smiling in those selfies. If you do that, the Rangers will chew you out in front of everybody. You can take pictures, you can take videos. Just remember that if you are to remain in those pictures and videos, remain pono. Pono no lelu means righteous. Have the right air about you, and everything will be a-okay. After paying your respects, the Rangers will yell out 10:30 tickets line up. You make a nice line for them, and they'll drop you off right over there. At that point in time, you'll see everything that the grounds have to offer. Hit the bathroom, holo back to the bus, because we'll be leaving at what time? Now, before you make your way out there, there's plenty to do. All throughout the grounds, there's memorials. Some are for men who had lost their lives on different ships during the attack. That right there is an actual anchor from the Arizona, and around it, the names of survivors. In between the two hollow trees is a memorial for Marines. Down by the American flag, there are some more memorials as well. Those are for the submariners of World War II. Behind it is the USS Bowfin. It was nicknamed the Pearl Harbor Avenger. 2 reasons. 1, it was commissioned exactly 1 year after the attacks. 2, you can't really see it from this angle, but behind that hollow tree on the side of it are a bunch of Japanese flags. Each one of those flags you see is an enemy vessel that it sunk during World War II, which is why I got that nickname. It is a separate entity. However, if you wanted to purchase a ticket to it, you can. Just be mindful as to when you have to get to the Arizona. Now, I handed you all some coupons. We'll go over that right about now. At the end of this building is a virtual reality station. There's 2 virtual realities that I like. One puts you in a Japanese plane as it makes its way from the Kido Butai to Pearl Harbor. You kind of see the attack from their perspective and kind of figure out why they were able to surprise us. The other one puts you with a diver and they explore the Arizona in its current state. If you use the coupon over there, they give you a newspaper dating on the day of the attacks. Behind you all is that gray and red machine. What is that? My hair care fund's favorite ATM. But all jokes aside, right behind it, narrated headsets. The headsets, they narrate as you make your way through the grounds. They narrate in the museum. They narrate the ride out to the memorial and while you're out there as well. It was a tough race to figure out a voice who was going to be the narrated headsets. They narrowed it down to 2 people. It was actually going to be either me or Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis ended up winning, so if you like her voice, you can hear her over there. Now, this building you see over here is going to be the gift shop. If you use the coupon at the gift shop, they give you an Arizona mug to bring back home. If you get a bag from the gift shop, you could bring it throughout the grounds, and you could bring it out to the memorial. That's fine. The only thing that's not allowed on the memorial is going to be snacks and soda. They don't want you eating nor spilling out there. However, if you have water, keep it on you. There's a water fountain over there, a water refill station over there, and water is allowed out on the memorial. After the gift shop is going to be a snack shop. At the end of the walkway are 2 museums. Cost of entry, $3.99. If you make your way through the museum, island style, slow, steady, pull down the pace, read all of the information available to you. You get a lot on not just the lead up, the attack, but also afterwards. Now, this is going to be your first test of the day. You're all going to turn in your reservations at that building by what time?
10:20.
10:20. Bravo. You all passed the test. But you're going to get loaded through the door on the right. There's a door on your left-hand side that leads to a movie theater. It plays a movie on the 15 and the 45 of every hour, 23 minutes in length, and it really sets the tone for why these grounds are still visited to this day. Just another option that you have available to you. But that pretty much covers everything included in your tour. Now, I know I joke a lot, but the glasses are up, which means I'm not joking. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for everybody that was here? regarding the tour? No such thing as a bad question. Any? All right. Question for you all. Did you all enjoy the ride in?
Yes, wonderful.
Gotcha. Every month I try to win a competition. I'm going on a 25-month streak now because of last month. As you can see, Nani's got the pins. Nobody else does. What's the competition for? Most 5-star reviews. When you come back to the bus, I'll definitely hand you all a QR code to leave a review. If you thought I was good, worth 5 stars, put my name in it. I know I can't be everybody's cup of tea. So if you did have a bad time, I still want you to leave a review. Just if it's 4 stars or less, instead of my name, put my manager's name in it, Reynolds. Whoever leaves me a good one or him a bad one earns a Nani sticker. Simple as that. Now, before I cut you all loose, what time is the bus leaving the parking lot?
10:20.
11:30.
Yeah, you. I like you, my little Kalohe sister. With that being said, if you have no more questions, I only have one more thing to say. Aloha.
Aloha.
You're all free to go. Cheers.
This is the real anchor from the USS Arizona. It was recovered.
Did you get this?
Survivors from the Arizona.
Yes, Cheryl. Okay.
U.S. Marine Corps survivors. Eternal Patrol.
Look at it.
What do you have? Rosie the Riveter? Wow, a coloring?
Can I
That's
get it?
amazing.
That's a pen. Pen. Thought they were golf ball markers.
Aww. We can do it.
I have this.
Black
Newspapers. That's crazy. Wow. But it's been a really great educational moment for Annie. I don't know how much she's paying attention, but they're just having a picnic while we're waiting for our 10:20 lineup to go out to the USS Arizona. Annie is always team snacks and team eats. Luckily, they have a snack shop here that Tyler's able to get a sandwich, and I think Annie's just eating chips, so don't follow me for parenting eating tips. Not on this vlog, at least.
Got it. 41 miles, 335 degrees. Target is 33 miles, 333 degrees. 33 miles.
It was almost dawn. Aircraft engines sputtered and roared. Aviators climbed into cockpits. 6 aircraft carriers turned into a stiff wind. In 20 minutes, 183 planes thundered off the decks and into the darkness. It was 6:15 a.m., December 7, 1941. The first wave of the Japanese attack had sunk. 50 minutes later, the second wave. 167 more planes was rich in targets, but the attack faced the formidable air power of Oahu's 6 airfields. Yet 350 planes now soared toward the island. So far, no one had come to stop them. It was a quiet Sunday morning at Pearl Harbor, but there were signs. Warnings had come from Washington. War with Japan was imminent. Many expected a Japanese attack, but not here. Not on Oahu. Early that morning, the American destroyer Ward spotted a partially submerged craft outside the harbor. It was one of the midget submarines. The Ward fired twice, and upon passing, dropped a barrage of 4 depth charges. 2 died that day, most from friendly fire. The Japanese lost just 29 planes, 5 midget submarines, and 64 men. Their improbable surprise had worked, with one hitch. No American aircraft carriers had been in port. Pearl Harbor was not a knockout blow, but the bold Japanese attack had changed warfare forever. Naval air power, not battleships, would dominate the conflict to come. The next day, President Franklin D. Roosevelt addressed Congress.
December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
As he spoke, the Arizona still burned. Desperate rescue workers still struggled to cut through to crew members trapped in the capsized Oklahoma. The last survivor was pulled up that same afternoon. 500 miles away, the Japanese task force was steaming home through a heavy mist. The crews were strangely quiet. The Pacific War had begun.
Go right ahead. Thank you. Okay, let me throw away our stuff.
Wait, we going to theater first?
Looks like it.
Sure. And come here.
She scanned our QR code.
I think what here.
Do you want me to sit beside you? Or do you want to sit beside Daddy? I'll sit beside you.
You're about to embark on a 45-minute long journey, which will take you via boat to the USS Arizona Memorial. There you'll spend 10 to 12 minutes on the memorial and return back with your group. Please stay seated at all times on the boat to and from the memorial, and please come back with this group. There's no coming back early or leaving late unless there's an emergency. If you have an emergency, inform the ranger, and they'll get you out on the next boat. Please help us create a quiet, contemplative space by silencing phones, watches, and alarms. Please keep your voices at a whisper and the content of your conversations appropriate for where you're visiting. As I mentioned, there is a ranger present on the memorial. They can help you with any questions you may have. There's also a movie that plays on the 15 and 45 of every hour in theater number 2 for 23 minutes. Now for the next 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to provide you with just a bit of history so you have a little bit of context of where you're going today. Now on December 7th, 1941, the Empire of Japan launched a surprise attack on the island of Oahu. They first hit the airfields in order to maintain aerial dominance before coming to Pearl Harbor. And just around 8 a.m. on that Sunday morning, a high-altitude armor-piercing bomb did what it was designed to do. Not to explode upon impact, but instead pierce through the decks of the Arizona in order to ignite the nearly 1 million pounds of ammunition that laid beneath. This bomb was successful and created a giant explosion, with fires burning for 2.5 days at up to 4,500 degrees Celsius, 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. On this single ship alone, 1,177 men lost their lives, many of them instantly cremated. Over 900 of our sailors and Marines were never recovered nor returned home. They're considered entombed within that ship in the waters beneath your feet for their eternal rest. One way you can pay respect to each and every one of them is to read their individual names, which are etched in marble on the shrine room wall. You may notice that last names will repeat themselves, as there are at least 16 sets of brothers on that wall, a father and a son, and a 16-year-old man. Albert Price designed this monument, this memorial, with peace and reconciliation in mind. That is what the Tree of Life sculptures represent at the memorial, peace and reconciliation. Here at Pearl Harbor National Memorial, we have the great honor and responsibility of sharing these stories of sacrifice, bravery, and honor. We also have the responsibility of sharing how one of our greatest enemies became one of our greatest allies after World War II. And I would encourage you not just to think about, well, death and war today, but think about peace and reconciliation while visiting. Now, for those who need a little extra time for mobility, or you have small children,
We are now entering the ferry. And so from this point forward, I'm not going to be talking. It's just going to be visual. So let's get on the boat. is oil still coming up. It's crazy.
You can smell it.
Still oil coming out. You can see it right there.
See it down there somewhere?
My camera's picking up the oil or not, but I can definitely see it. Yeah, I can see that for sure. To the front. We can go up here. And
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Friendly reminder, in case of an emergency, life jackets will be underneath your seats. Children's life jackets will be underneath the wheelchair benches in the center. And at all times, I need everyone to remain seated while this boat is in motion. If you're boarding last, you may not be able to sit with your group, but please find your seats individually. And once everyone finds a seat, we will be getting underway. Thank you.
right here, sis. Ooh. Yeah, those french fries are awesome.
May I help you get some?
Back from Pearl Harbor, we're actually staying at Disney's Aulani Resort, so we came across the street to the ABC Market to grab us some lunch, which is really good and a lot less expensive than eating at the resort. Oh, thank you, Annie.
Can I have one?
Thank you. First of all, the tour that Disney works with, highly recommend. Also, our tour guide, he was amazing. He was hilarious, extremely informative. On the way there, he gave us all kinds of information, a bunch of history, a mix of like what we learned probably in school and with the Hawaiian culture, which I really appreciated. But overall experience, just tremendous, amazing. We're gonna eat our lunch and then I think we're going to enjoy the rest of our evening here at Disney's Aulani. One thing that I want to do, have to do today is paddleboard. I need to do it. So let's see what else we can get into. We're gonna head to Pluto.
Okay, birthday, thanks.
Oh, that's a good hug. Good, nice. Awesome. Let me take your picture. Great picture. Thanks, Pluto. See you in a couple weeks, buddy. See ya. Bye. We'll see you there. Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye. There's no line. Oh my gosh. You're gonna go fast? Lift your feet up so you can go fast.
You go faster when you put your heels down and take your back in.
I was lifting my heels and put my back in. Annie, you gonna lay down this time? It's what? No.
Tightened up good.
Daddy's gonna go super, super fast. He's gonna scream like a little girl. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Daddy's funny. Oh God, it's cold already. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Let me put my sunglasses away. What? You did? Good job. I'll see you at the bottom. Have fun. I love you. Bye-bye. Slide one more time and then the beach. If we can convince Annie. That's the part. Okay, let's see if he's gonna make a splash or not. You think he will? That was fast. I did what you said to put my heels down and I didn't go much faster. It's very true.
I heard you talking and going on all the way down.
I thought she was crawling down. Mommy goes first, right? Then Annie, then Daddy. See you at the bottom. Bye. Love you. Oh, stay back there. Stay back there. Bye, love you. Okay. Woo! Good job. Go ahead and swim over. Let's wait for Daddy-o. She doesn't want to be out there.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go. Bye, baby. I love you. It's really hard.
It's not.
It really is.
Push her out, Ann.
She got it.
I'm out here on the paddleboard and a lot harder than I thought it would be. Annie, she's already out of here. She's already went back to shore. It didn't take but 60 seconds. But I'm out here We're gonna try to do this. I bought an hour. Tyler is back on shore with the camera. And I'm gonna try to stand up. Like, this is a lot. This is hard work. But you can see the ocean, and then you can see Aulani right there. Pretty cool.
What you got, Annie? Guys, do you want to learn about climate change?
Too busy.
Do you feel like that at work?
So at first, pretty hard. I think I'm getting used to it, probably now that my time is up. But Tyler's on the shore with At first, I'll admit, I was not too hot, but then I got used to it, and then I was really confident. It's so peaceful out there. That was really, really nice. Quiet, ocean waves in the background. So, so nice. On my way in, I was just kind of coasting in and about ate it, but I didn't fall in one time. So we'll count that as a win for the first time. Wow.
I think they have.
Wow, it's beautiful stuff. That is adorable.
They can.
I love it.
Some face jewels, and of course light makeup and fresh flowers.
Awesome.
So she can go ahead and choose her dress. We can have her try it on.
Okay.
And she can keep it on for her service.
Wonderful. Annie, did you say that you wanted, sure. Is this where we choose?
So any of the princess dresses.
Okay, so a part of the package you chose, Annie. What princess dress did you want? Do you want Cinderella, Tiana, Aurora, Belle, Ariel, or Jasmine? Which one were you gonna go with? Ariel? What do you think? Oh, Fairy Godmother doesn't show up in this mirror. Okay. All right. You wanna get your dress on? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So look at yourself in the mirror. Oh. Is that perfect?
I think it was fine.
You think you need it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's tell our friend. Okay? Here, don't take it off. Don't take it off.
Why?
Because we're gonna do your princess makeover.
Yeah.
Don't take.
Whoa. Sorry.
You get to choose your hair. What do you want to do, Annie?
You like that mermaid?
Ooh,
Yeah,
the
to match your
mermaid.
mermaid outfit. Good
That's
choice.
perfect.
You want it on this one? Here. Okay. When you go at the side, these will change colors a little bit. It'll get really pretty.
How
And then,
pretty.
like your necklace. You want to close your eyes for your necklace? Then I'll put it on.
Wow. Maybe you can wear that to your soccer game. How long does it typically last? Like, depends on like the
Depends on
care.
their activities.
As you go into the luau.
Did you see the sparkle on the water? This one even has a wristlet on it. Close your eyes, 50 screen.
Okay. Oh, Annie, that looks so awesome. You look amazing.
Ready?
No. Okay, stay still, stay still.
You ready?
Feet down, feet down. Do you love that? Oh my gosh. You look amazing. Let's go outside. Yeah. Annie, let me see your hair. Can I get a close up? Oh my golly gee. Let me get the other side of your hair. Stay close. Stay still. Let me get your hair. Oh gosh. Here, let me get your all the way around. There we go. Whoa. And then can you do a twirl of your new dress? She said that nobody has that dress yet because their other ones, they've discontinued them. So you're one of the first ones to get their new Ariel dress at Disney's Aulani. I love it. Oh gosh, look at those guys.
They like my makeup.
They like your makeup. There they go.
There's a big one right there.
That's crazy. There's so many different type of fish. There's a yellow tang, convict tang, Picasso triggerfish. Gosh, so many different kinds. Oh, look at these over here. These look like that looks like flounder, kind of. A raccoon butterfly fish. Where are we going? Hey, let's go ahead and go into the lava shack. I was gonna buy you some rash guards for Disney World. Do you want some rash guards, Annie?
Yeah.
Ice cream, Mickey sandwich after we eat a good meal. How's that sound? Oh, she already ate? Okay, then she can have a Mickey sandwich then. Go ahead, sis.
Sorry, vegetable visit. And then,
No, I can fire one. Yeah, I like the adult colors. What's it have on the front? What's it look like on the front? Oh, Aulani. Yeah, that one probably. Do you like, hey Annie, do you like this green?
this your size?
What do you think? Well, you can grow into it at least.
No.
Yep, that should work.
We've not done well with buying you pens this trip, have we? Which one do you want?
This one.
Which one is that one?
So,
Well, that was pretty.
What is that?
that's the only one I'll let.
Mom.
So you can use that pin, you can either keep it or you can go ahead and trade that when we have pin trading.
That's awesome. That's so nice. Is that a good Mickey sandwich? They are so good, aren't they?
Everything not.
How's that?
Better? Or
Good enough. What are you doing?
do it. Oh,
Things I learned about
she's eating.
Disney on this trip, they have the blue and the green life jackets. And apparently, like all the life jackets, they go by weight. But apparently the blue ones have larger armholes than the green ones. So something I didn't know. I learned today.
I'm trying to tighten these up.
What did
What's she yelling? Careful. What'd you find? What'd you find?
this?
Ooh, very cool. Careful, careful. Hold my hand. This is not gonna feel good on our feet, I'll tell you that. Maybe we should go the other way. You think?
Mom, the kids step there, over here, then step there, and then there. No!
Okay, I'll hold it up.
Don't drop the rock, Daddy.
One ball.
Find it.
This is a huge wave. Oh my God! Okay, maybe we should back up.
Watch right here. You gonna see the bottom?
Oh my God, here's another huge one. Let's back up. Annie, back.
No, you'll get knocked on. What is that out there floating? It's a turtle or a sea lion.
I have no idea, but those waves are getting huge.
It's a sea lion.
No way. Where?
Quit zooming in on me. See it out there?
No. Oh yeah.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, I see his little head.
What is that? I be a turtle. Thank you. Come here and sit down.
Did it get us?
Nope.
Nope.
To the mic?
Because you're a magical rock?
Moon,
Oh
sun,
my gosh.
moon and sun.
Yeah, the moon and sun affect the tide. Nicely done.
Sun is like,
Come on, step on the next rock. Step on
Here
that.
you go. A little booty shake to it. Good job, Ian. Daddy, what about me?
You act like you're 90.
I just don't want to trip and fall and hurt myself. Thank you.
You had to have more help than Annie Jane.
Well, I didn't ask you to carry me. I could have.
And I'm light down there.
Oh, rough, Daddy. Rough on her feetsies. Sunset.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, go, Annie. Woo! Nicely done. Oh, again. She's just learned to do this. Good job, honey.